Gotta complete this showcase before I go to work tonight. This before I go to work though. Yeah, it cold as fuck. I got 4 people here. Make sure I hit the like button, man. Oh shit. And I paid over almost $200 on the game, so they get to the first showcase.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the...
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. That's what it's all about, folks.
I'm trying to see why the sounds ain't playing on my live stream, though.
In the lead up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways. Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Look out!
Oh, side dive. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead it was right on the money.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters. From above!
What a shoulder block. All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. Boom!
Got him.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Talking about these men, they couldn't. Highly competitive match.
There we go.
Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this. Denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent, and JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. And Punk now lifting.
Damn, he reversed it.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. Turns that in his favor.
Hooked up. DDT.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Come on.
CM Punk from the top rope.
He fails to
Whoa.
connect.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match. Got him where he wants him. Up and into a Falcon Arrow. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL
Get
on
up.
balance.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Whoa! Suicide dive.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Oh, target of the arm.
This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Elbow drop.
Sent right into the corner.
Punk knee in the corner, followed by a clothesline.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
There we go.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS. A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before. Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. What a counter! JBL finally creates some more offense for himself.
Yeah, JBL getting some newly determined focus.
Trading counters here.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
JBL has to trust his instincts at this point.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy. From the top rope. Elbow drop to the hook.
Shoulders are down. To retain.
This gotta be it.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Yes, sir. To complete the first one. Thank you.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Armageddon. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament...
All right, we go skip the entrance.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target. For your opponent. Ray probably wants to
batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Giving up now is not
Damn.
an option. They have to finish this.
Clearly now
I might fail to do some.
righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Ooh.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Ray or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared. Able to slip out of that situation.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Targeted drop kick to...
Shoulders down, going for the cover.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
I would try to do rope break. Man, come on, fool. I would try to do rope break. You would let me do this shit. You can't even skip the intro no more.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Ugh.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Misses the target.
Hooked up, and boom!
Shoulders down. This could be it. Only a one count before the kick out.
Still fighting the good fight here.
Rolling neck snap.
He can do it here.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
And Ray had it scouted.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Fighting to a escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
What the fuck, man? Come on, man.
Look at that. Sunset flip powerbomb. Going for the cover here. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
The temple's being made a target.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys.
Man, come on, bro. I was trying to run a race for this nigga, bro.
And Ray from up high. Lift off. Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title
keeps
was taken
doing
away
that
from
shit.
him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Sent into the corner. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, he had that scouted.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again.
Wow.
Get in there, ref.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position. Boom! What a shot.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
Taking him to the corner now.
Into a bulldog. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Well, there's nothing
There we
but a
go.
contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down, and now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory in a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
And the core taking on some damage.
Here we go. Come on, elbow. Come on. Everybody was reversing to that shit.
If you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Spin kick to the midsection.
Torque now being applied to that arm.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Ooh, accurate roundhouse. Oh, an elbow drop.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
Working on the way.
Hooked up. DDT. Target in the arm now. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
CM Punk punks his opponent.
Oh,
GTS.
Is it enough for Punk?
2. Near fall. Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. I'd say this has been tough to watch, but I think that would honestly be an understatement.
Yeah, these repeated blows to the head, a truly gruesome and reckless display.
Punk's knee to the face.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Ray just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
And Punk gets countered there. Mysterio reversing the momentum.
Exactly what Ray
From the top.
frog splash
what the
connects.
fuck?
That could be Punk's demise.
Oh my God.
Just barely more than one. What on earth
What
are
did
we
you do?
witnessing?
Balls, bro.
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do.
But caught. Powerbomb.
Looking to tip the legs out.
Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the
Come on,
Intercontinental
Sneaky
title.
move. Come on. Come on, CM Punk.
From the top rope.
Elbow drop to the heart. It's CM Punk's time to try and
He was able
capitalize
to
on
sleep.
Mysterio.
And that should be the end of the
CM
match.
Punk looking to end things here.
Come on,
To
go sleep.
sleep. Will that sew this up for
Yeah.
Punk? And right into the cover.
2. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so
Yeah,
good,
man.
right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man...
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken...
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold. Cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly...
From way up.
Caught mid-air.
Oh, backbreaker. CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquish sky high. Trapped.
He's a perfect man. Come
Dropped
on,
with
dude.
a backbreaker.
This unheard nigga, man.
It knew what was coming there.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Dropping their way out of danger. Struck with a calf kick. And you can see the...
Hope it ended early. Only getting one out of that pin.
trying to wrap up this match fast.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match. Blast off!
Wow! Cross body! And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Set up in the corner now.
Orton able to counter. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see.
And now here's the cover.
Come on, man.
No, he kicks out.
Somehow not letting the ref get to 2 here. Punk dodges out in time.
Rapid fire right hands.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Oh, a kick! Wow!
And I think everyone knows what is coming up next.
Setting up for something here.
Just smashing the face hard there. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharp. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Neck breaker.
And into the corner he goes.
Dang.
Good reflexes from him there.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Yes, sir.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here? Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel.
And he very quickly counters.
Down right into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Boom! Good defense from him. Spin kick to the midsection. Got them off their feet here. Oh, God. Face first. Kick to the stomach.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Alley-oop. Hit on CM Punk. Kicking out before the count.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Scout it. Fire.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
The goal sleep. GTS for Punk.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
2. He kicked out.
The Viper clearly still has plenty of venom left inside it. Instead of putting Orton down, that may have just set Orton off.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Turns that back on CM Punk. Just cranking the head. That's gonna hurt.
series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Oof!
Oh, right on the arm.
Big elbow. Just breaking down the body here.
Countering that offense. Now Orton looking for some momentum.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Escape just in time.
And heading up top.
CM Punk!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight. Self-professed faith driving Punk, pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another whipping the WWE Universe into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one of these men plans to acquiesce. Not now, and apparently not ever.
Opponent lifted up. Orton.
KO. Punk's got a problem here.
Makes the cover. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton.
After all the mind games, all the attacks, Randy Orton has to feel a sense of relief now. Has to feel like CM Punk is finally
I don't get
in the
it.
rear view.
Punk
That
may
reverse
be in
his other
Orton's
signature
rear
move.
view,
It's just
but
the Anaconda
believe me,
Vice
neither
submission
one of these
move.
men
But I
is
was
gonna
reverse
forget
his
the
goddamn
physical and
elbow
mental
drop.
battle they
I don't
just
get this
had.
shit, man.
Nor is Punk gonna forget what
Then you gotta go against a
happened
nigga like
when
Randy
he
Orton.
played.
Ugly corner of the cob head, that nigga. I gotta
And as
start
cold
over.
and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all.
And a big-time knee drop.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized.
From the top.
Oof! Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Likely just trying to sap out some energy with that cover.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor.
Flying! Whoa! Cross body! Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
The now unloading right stance on his opponent.
Just going all out with every blow. Ooh, great anticipation. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the...
Going big!
Dive. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Tossed back into the ring.
Going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way, attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. That's hooked in deep. Is he going to... And he very quickly counters. What a reversal. The Viper able to strike back.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Pile driver. Spiked him. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of rest.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Oh, he makes the choice to abandon the hold. Placing him in the corner.
Orton fending that off.
Randy Orton. Jeez. Classic Orton. Can he put it away? Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Boom!
Uh-oh. Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted.
Able to parry that one.
Punch connects.
And you know that WrestleMania atmosphere is pushing Orton through the pain, putting Punk on the defensive here.
Neckbreaker after the float. That was pretty. Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw. And shifting over for the cover.
Wow. In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook. Looking to grind the features off their face, or just grinding his opponent's face on the top rope.
Twisting that left arm there. Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth. Punk looking dominant now.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel. And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize? Orton has him pinned. Here we go. A kick out at only one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Punk sidesteps out of that.
What an axe handle.
We're going to crank on that arm here. And now locked up tight. Couple of shots to the midsection here. Trying to get some space and manages it.
Oh! What a lariat!
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
And a drop kick!
Picture perfect.
His core clearly the offensive focus right now.
Orton getting ready. From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Saved by a leg sweep there. Whip back into the ring. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Quick, Orton. RKO. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Cover. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match.
As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any.
I ain't gonna lie, Randy Orton gonna be the only niggas that's gonna be hard to beat on this fucking game. You can't even reverse his RKO moves from time to time, bitch. And then most times he pop up late as hell. They ain't know I gotta reverse that bitch.
That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that flying crossbody from the top.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. Putting him in the corner for something here.
suplex.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Causing some serious wear and tear to the leg. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Sharpshooter score.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Taking a stiff shot.
Makes the cover. He forces a break before the count of 2.
Battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Setting them up in the corner.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline connects. Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
And he was ready for Orton.
This is Orton's for the taking now.
Orton hasn't pinned. Here we go. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Punk dodges out in time.
And he tosses it back in now.
Avoiding any damage there.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Oh, to the arm. Terrible.
Kick directly to the back.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Devastating elbow strike.
Oh, that hurt. Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Punk.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Hoisted up high here. Samoa drop. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
That could end the Viper's night.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Just wanting the back with those laces.
Isolating the arm.
to the torso there. Bang! Catches the boot and now turns them inside out with a dragon screw.
Ooh, and he stops that off.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Does it again, and there is no way to come back from that.
My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put
Thank
down
you.
the Viper.
Shit. That damn time.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now,
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
it's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the W. Get this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history of The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were from the top.
Diving elbow drop, are you kidding me? Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
A reversal. Well scouted. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some...
Punk never saw that coming. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it. The Undertaker, these two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Just emptying everything they've got now. Oh!
Ooh! Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Oof! Looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
A well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop this.
He counters with a great reversal.
Boom.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. Reaching the ropes and forcing the break.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Oh my, set flying. Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
Moving into the ring. The Undertaker. Oh, we've seen this so many times before. With a last ride. Turning it into a pin for the win.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Undertaker eyeing Punk, getting ready to strike.
Got an elbow in the face for their troubles. Beautiful Falcon Arrow. Oh, damaging the arm. CM Punk looking. And he's able to avoid that offense.
There's the big boot.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Breaks the close count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, God.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Spin kick to the midsection.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man? The time has...
Strong counter from Punk. Man, what timing on that counter.
He's able to dodge that one in time. A big blow to Punk there. And the best to ever do it at WrestleMania, looking to remain perfect.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Reorientating them in the corner here. Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Face first. Setting up on a Koji. Undertaker working against the hold and does manage to escape.
Punk avoids the attack.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk... Wait!
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Oh, man.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Oh, man, straight punch.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Placed him in the corner here. Clothesline in the corner. Hit on CM Punk.
Streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Russian leg sweep. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk. One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match would better play to Taker's strengths here. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker. And there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence him to damnation.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. Here we go!
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like...
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Oh my,
did he kick out of that?
The ref didn't even get to 2.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would...
There's the pin.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point.
Just pounding away.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Counter by CM Punk.
Oh my God!
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force. And he chooses to leave the ring.
Driven into the barricade. And saw what was coming there. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
And this is about taking flight. You gotta be kidding me. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And he heads back into the ring.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And he goes for the pin. And he has the shoulder up before 2.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Punk dodges out in time. That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Beautiful.
Getting out of harm's way.
And he is directed into the corner.
CM Punk connects with that knee lift. An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline. He saw that one coming.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Gets out of dodge.
Boom! And a big boot. And now he's back into the ring.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. From the top, through the air, and connects.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Heading to the outside now. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Look at that insult to injury with that one. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Short-arm clothesline connects.
This one is on. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Gonna sleep. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Crucial moment for The Undertaker. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handing the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Oh, got the shoulder up just at the last minute at 2.5. He kicked out.
Undertaker.
Uh-oh. Timely reversal on Undertaker. Uh-oh. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Nails the GTS. Went for the encore. That has to be the end of this. The dead man lives once more. Firing your best shot at The Undertaker didn't work. You'll need to dig that grave deeper.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Suplex.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Going after the arm in a big way. Using the sharp point of the elbow. Oh, looking to do long-lasting bodily harm.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Diving elbow. And now going for the victory.
He
WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, the winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the from the top. Boom, what impact! This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
Cena or Punk, one of these men will face The Rock at WrestleMania. And Punk gets countered there.
Punk avoids the attack.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Ooh, he fends that off. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Denying a 2 count there.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Impressive awareness from him.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Returning to the ring now. Well-executed suplex. I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the...
And Cena retaliates. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
Cena's never give up attitude, shining through once again.
Cuts the attack off.
Face first.
Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Face first.
Setting up on the coach. Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
I see a cut on Punk after that exchange. Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era. Up high!
Big splash!
He's going back.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop!
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. Simple but effective technique to get out of there. Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania? And connects with the kick.
Just ejected from the ring.
Take off. Whoa, look out.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack.
Ooh. He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Cena gets intercepted. Spinning kick to the gut. Cena has no control here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
Counters right into a backbreaker. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From the top rope.
With the elbow drop.
Vintage Punk. And he's got to be looking to put Cena to bed here.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
Boom! GTS.
Will that sew this? And he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Punk.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
Yeah, everybody hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe.
WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one. It's absolutely electric. Cena in complete control.
Cena with an attitude adjustment.
Will that close Punk out?
Cena finally did it.
The winner of this match, John Cena!
Cena's coming home. Cena is...
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big,
and here's a cover.
Oh, flipping the leg.
He cuts the pin attempt short.
time to go for the reversal by Cena.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Counters to gain the advantage. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career, and I can guarantee...
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Calf kick on the money.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Sent for a ride with the monkey flip. Punk dodges out in time. Face first. Setting up.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Face first.
Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submit.
From the sky. What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Time to go for a ride.
An exploder suplex.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose, and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this, Wade. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done that. Sliding back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Blast off.
Coming down hard with the splash.
Hey, look at this. First up top. A diving knee drop. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Launched right out of the ring.
Take off. Good Lord. Taking flight. From ring post to ring side. Risking it all paid off.
Everything he can do to create space here. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Oh, clothesline!
CM Punk, and he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, with authority! Cena's getting dominated.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Thumped with a big blow.
Big boot.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
John Cena won't come back from that.
Ladies and... High stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania? Got the cover. This might be the end.
And a strong kick out in one.
Not even a 2 count. Just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
Oh no! Stun gun!
Knee to the gut, cuts off the attack.
Big clothesline.
And it looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Oh yeah, from the top.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Vintage Punk. And he's got to be looking to put Cena to bed.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
There's two.
thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Ooh.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. He's hooked up.
Countered with a backdrop.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, just punishing the arm. Woo. Mongolian chop.
Oh, God, that hurt. A pinpoint kick to the back. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
John Cena has to gather the energy to turn the tables. But a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
Caught in a bad spot. Straight impact on the throat.
He might have him.
Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
For one fall, and it's for the WWE Championship!
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over. Come on, Cole. Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
Introducing the challenger.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his... Electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk was fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Face first. Set makes it to the ropes, and the hold must be broken.
The Rock in his clutches.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest moment of my career.
Well, you got to understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box office sales, and he came back here not because he needs the money, but because he loved...
Face first. Set. He forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Countered with a back body drop.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think the...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, clothesline.
He's headed up high.
Wants to finish this.
Soaring.
Oh, and nobody's there.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can look...
Watch out!
Crossbody from the top! Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, classic Rock, as arrogant as you like, but so devastating. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Big time height on that kick. So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances. Gotta be agonizing for the arm. The Rock goes flying. Look out!
Directly onto the chest. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And Now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title.
And backbreaker.
And The Rock is getting dismantled.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is on.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. The challenger's able. The kick out.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
And his core might be a bigger target now.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes. Oof! Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Leg sweep.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Tough hit to the legs. Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
The Rock is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Quick thinking by The Rock. At last, The Rock keeping that string of offense in check.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
Elbow drop.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
Got him in the corner now.
And then follows it up with the line.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk. Hooked up. DDT.
What a way to get out of that one. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
That might be what gets Rock out of jeopardy.
Rock.
Spinebuster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh. He finds a counter. The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
The People's Elbow.
The champ firing their best shot to retain their title. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, incoming!
All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Had that move from The Rock scouted.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth. And refuse refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
Shoulders down to retain.
3, no!
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. Oh, bullseye!
And it's The Rock with the reversal. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Oh, and Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania. Saw it coming, encounters it.
Thunderous clothesline. Big knee lift.
And then follows it up with the line. Slammed with a fisherman suplex.
Lands the elbow. Oh, did you hear that?
He wants it one more time.
Rock bottom!
Man just won the title with the champion's move.
The cover!
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Leaning again.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Cover. We can have a new champ here. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Propping him up here. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge connects!
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better.
Alright, chat. I just did 5 of them.
Feels right.
Make sure I hit the like button and subscribe. I think it's about 10 matches in the showcase. Then it's the Gauntlet.
After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off.
Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed.
Absence is betrayal, and before I knew it,
Shit, I got 5 more hours to work, so. Oh shit, I gotta go and get Brock Lesnar.
was my best shot at beating the odds.
Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton can't be stopped on WWE 2K. I'm sorry. Them the only 2 niggas that can't be stopped on the game.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter. If you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Bang coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion. The 2000 College Champion qualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favor.
Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends."
Gentlemen, it is time.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he's
launching.
Oh, a boot to the back. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
From above! Airborne!
Wow! Cross body! He is looking to do some serious harm. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
And CM Punk is in control.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Lesnar timed that just right.
And he re-enters into the ring.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. Just ruthless. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Slips out of the way.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Stamina must be depleting. Probably hard to even draw a full breath. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Full clothesline. From above.
Look out.
Back up top. He cannot be stopped. Wants to finish this.
Watch out. Completely missed the mark there. This is just brute power. Release German. Going for the pin for the win. He gets the kick out after the one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out. These two have learned each other so well.
Play it, possum. Shoulder. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Timely counter by Lesnar.
Punk dodges out in time. Connected hard with the calf kick.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Turns it around.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Oh, man, you felt that.
Got out of the way of that one.
That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
And now he's going to the top rope.
From above.
From way up. Sidestepped out of the way.
And turns it into a backbreaker.
Arm wringer.
Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Wants to finish this.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Calf kick finds the mark.
Oh, that is doing whatever it takes.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
Suplex City. And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. The ref not even getting to one.
An adrenaline-fueled, defying kick-out if ever there was one.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but...
Oh, my God, that is going to hurt. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
That could be curtains for Brock.
And right away into the pin. There's two. Oh, he was almost finished.
This level of fight is what makes Brock Lesnar an elite superstar.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Uh-oh. And back elbow creates separation.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
I think Paul Heyman's heart just skipped a beat. Was that a wake-up call now for Brock Lesnar?
Punk about to take flight.
Diving elbow. Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. The WWE Universe is absolutely electric right now.
The energy in here is unreal.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again, at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again, at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak in CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago. Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE, the company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
And backbreaker.
Punk never saw that coming.
Oh!
Mounting their...
Connects! Saw it coming!
Time to go for...
McIntyre counters with power.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
Quick thinking right there.
And he goes for the pin.
Oh, somehow kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre...
Up high.
Picture perfect leg drop from the top. You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
And now with the cover. You've got something else in mind, I guess.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Followed by a clothesline.
Got him where he wants him. Up and
Bam! Falcon arrow.
headed to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Drew anticipated that one.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Precision elbow strike.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
That might be all Drew needs. Here's the pin. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
How, at this point, you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
From above.
From the top.
Side steps.
Backbreaker. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Drew McIntyre showing everyone why we call him the Scottish Psychopath. Wants to finish this. From the heavens. Did you see the height on that?
Mounting their...
Uh-oh. A reversal. He saw that coming. Right on the arm.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? Clothesline. So effective. The Scottish Warrior thinking big. From the top. Elbow drop.
The countdown has begun.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow. Uh-oh.
Oof! Caught a back elbow for their trouble. Brought down with a neck breaker.
Legs caught.
Lethal kick.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out, but popped in the mouth.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Going for the legs, going right after the base.
The arm absorbing the damage. Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. Using the elbow as a weapon. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
McIntyre taking a peek under the ring now.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up. Oh, and a chair shot delivered. Measuring him now. Lining it up.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Oof, nobody home.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Go to sleep. Drew is completely out of it.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. Struck in the face mid-attack.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Oh! McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now. Nasty turn of events for him, colliding with the cell wall, only to see it break from its hinges.
Oh my God, a steel chair! And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage? What a beaut! Turns that into a suplex.
Oh, man!
The Kimura!
Kimura lock applied.
Will they tap?
CM Punk on the verge of some...
Hey, look at this! Kimura lock! Nowhere to go, but perhaps... Oh, my God! They broke out of it! And again, his head is the target of this attack.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Turning things around with a jawbreaker.
A string of counters. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Claymore by McIntyre.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE, the company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
He's able to counter that.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man.
From the top, double axe handle connects. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Bam! Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Staggering to his feet. He barely even knows where he is right now.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre. Well, can he do it here? Kick out at one.
There's plenty of fight left in him. Clubbing blow.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. And straight into the pin attempt.
2 count. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your...
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre...
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be...
Into the pin. Can he get him here? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I think he's still just getting warmed up. Oh, that last stomp had a little extra vinegar on it.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, working on the arm. Turning the tables.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
A lariat.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
The old chop from the middle rope. And shoulders down. This might do it. Powers through after two.
They got close there. It could be do or die time.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He answers right back.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
He got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing.
He might put him away here. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. This right into the cover. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Not going down without a fight.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. What impact!
Right in the kisser. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of time. Just clubbing down. Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop connects.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Opponent lifted. And able to skirt around that attack.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. He'll make his way to the ring. Being carried around now.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
Oh, right into a counter.
Calf kick on the money.
And I think we all know he only has one thing in mind here.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Good night. And he turned it around.
One counter met by another. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Hangman's neck breaker.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Up and over. Oh, what a kick. And Drew, this one's for the match. Shoulders up before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
The gun of sleep. GTS from Punk.
the lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Turns that back on CM Punk. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if...
No. Taking a flight to nowhere.
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part.
Back into the ring now.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Bang! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. They let shoulders down. Is this it?
No, he gets the shoulder up.
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment of fight forever. McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with... Drew may have put an end to this.
Shoulders down. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre finally finding his vindication at the end of this absolutely brutal and bloodthirsty trilogy.
Finally winning inside the cell. Has to...
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? Oh, strong impact. Oh, that'll rattle you. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Punk dodges out in time.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre's made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants. Devil.
Cover here. Is it enough? And he breaks the count quickly.
He simply refused to even let the official get any further in the count. He's still very much in this fight.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word. And a backstabber. There it is. He could end it here.
Stops the count before it, too.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Wants to finish this.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And another climb. He's
from the top rope. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Wards that off. What a response.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights. Using the chair with no caution at all.
Punk's had enough. He's looked.
Uh-oh. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
This fight will not go down as a five-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Reversal! And that turns things around.
And a claymore out of nowhere!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
It's a cover! And a kick out! What on earth?
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And now McIntyre's at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Big knee lift. And a clothesline.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk.
From the top rope.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Punk never saw that coming. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
He needs to defend his head a little better here.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back, gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He quickly slides into the ring.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
McIntyre turns things around. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Hitting the chair with full force.
Oh my word, that was a...
This could be it for the 3 count. Oh, kick out!
He continues to stay in this fight, but for how long? How much more punishment can he truly withstand?
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage? Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. And able to evade the offense. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Suplex. What a way to capitalize on the mistake. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Oh, he cuts it off.
He saw that one coming.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Wow, belly to belly. Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
The arm getting pummeled.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
And Punk gets countered there. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Fends it off. Good counter. Oh, and an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth.
This has been an absolutely career-defining match for these competitors tonight.
McIntyre returning to the ring.
Oh, turned into a backdrop.
This could be it. He could be putting him away here.
Stops the kick.
Roundhouse hitting its target. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Whipped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. Strong tackle. Oh, smack!
He wants to end this for the win. Quick shoulder up.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put...
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Survivor Series 2023.
Holla at you. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm back, chat. So I did about, I don't know how many matches I did. I think we did a lot. So after this match, we'll see how far we gotta go. Cause I think after this match, it's the triple threat main event match at WrestleMania 41. Is it 41? Yeah, I think 41. So the main event, WrestleMania 41 is the last one, then the Gauntlet. I ain't gonna do the Gauntlet because I gotta work at 6 o'clock, so. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play in a minute. I'm just going through my phone right now. Everybody that's tuning in, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subbed to my channel. Cause Wwe 2K26 early access is here, but the game don't officially come out till next Friday. So if you haven't pre-ordered yet, you need to go ahead and pre-order.
The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company. He says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone. Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
And the rope stopped, the referee's count. And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first?
Double underhook backbreaker.
Manages to reverse it. Ooh. If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, and sliding it into the apron.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Splat!
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight. possible.
Dangerous position for the ref.
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk. Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Looking to put him away. And that only gets a 1 count.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Countered by CM Punk.
Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk. Using the arm like a billy club.
And he retaliates.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and followed by a bulldog headlock.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Sent flying over the guardrail.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Back in the ring.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
Here he goes for the win. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain. Stalking from above.
Rollins soars.
And nobody home on that one. Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. Just thrashing the windpipe here.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take...
From the top! Clothesline!
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out, and a clothesline counter.
Here's the cover, is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet are on the ropes.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going blow for blow? Each one getting stiffer.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
No end in sight to this exchange. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Ooh! Ooh! The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Butterfly backbreaker.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. And he goes crashing to the outside. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Using that barricade with great effect. Into the unforgiving barricade.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Delivered into the barricade. Holy, meet the barricade.
Into the barricade.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Now heading outside.
Oh. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Knee strike connects.
And he tosses him back in now.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
There goes Rollins, kicked out of the ring. And this one might be headed ringside.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Sliding into the ring now. Rollins knowing to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Calf kick finds the mark. He gets sent straight down to the floor. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Driven into the barricade.
barricade.
Quick escape from danger there. Oh!
Looks like he's coming back in.
Here we go. Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Crashing into the barricade with such force. Into the unforgiving barricade. And able to skirt around that attack.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
However you feel about Seth Rollins, he knows how to get the crowd going.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
Absorbing all of that attack in the midsection. From the top. Phoenix splash. Opponent doubled over. This stop denied. RKO out of nowhere.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
Punk avoids the attack.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Oh, wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Rollins out of the ring once more. Strong counter from Punk.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals. Pedigree! That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
They might be able to put this one away right here. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He didn't even let the...
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stop connects. That could be Punk for the boys.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Seth Rollins in deep thought. Here you go.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree.
Seth could end it there.
Cover. Oh, my God. Did you see that? Kick out at 1.
How on earth?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Rollins lining up.
The springboard attack fails to land. Oof. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that. Opponent lifted up. Well-placed elbow fights that off.
And the pace is quick and courtesy of Seth Rollins.
Rollins refusing to let up on Punk, and Punk is absolutely defenseless right now. Vital organs.
Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone can withstand.
Each of these targeted attacks just makes it harder to breathe.
Bam!
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Here it comes. Legs are locked up. You better believe it is. Lucky 13 is locked in. This thing's over.
Fighting the hold might only cost him more here.
Every second causing pain, sapping his energy. And there is nothing that can save him here. Submitting is meaningless.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Oh, God. Tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Getting away from the unwashed masses and back to ringside.
Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away.
Revolution knee.
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. Heading to the top rope here.
It's from the top.
Diving double axe handle. A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
Into the barricade.
Into the barricade. Driven into the barricade. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Returning back to the ring. Huge kick connects. And doing even more damage to the head here.
Always a smart strategy. Really gets your opponent out of sorts.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Devastating cranial impact with that move.
WWE Universe lock out.
Things are getting very chaotic. Kick gets caught.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Ooh! This crowd absolutely getting their money's worth tonight.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He comes back over the barricade.
Clothesline.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says,
From way up, double axe handle connects.
What's this? He's going back up again from above.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power Excellent timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, Comer! Isn't it up and a kick out?
Well, catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Hit on CM Punk. Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
Alright, chat. I'm gonna finish this tonight or tomorrow. So after this match, I got the triple threat main event match at WrestleMania 41. So I'm gonna finish this tonight, cause I got work. So about to be at tier 5. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I'll be back tonight.